All right, Trump tax cuts, a gigantic success. Therefore, make them permanent. And let us praise the Italian Navy for taking Putin's boat. But that's a different subject. Here to talk about it, Tyler Goodspeed, former acting Council of Economics chair, and Kevin Hassett, former chair of Council of Economic Advisors and author of the century's most important book, Drift, something about drift, stop socialism. Gentlemen, great op-ed piece. That's point number one. Tyler, I want to go to you on an unrelated, no, but it's all related. The New York Fed today released their updated consumer survey of inflation. And it's a bad survey. It shows in the next year, people still expect 6.3% inflation. And 3 years from now, Tyler Goodspeed, it's going to be almost 4% inflation. The Fed's target used to be 2%. What do you make of this? Bad inflation numbers. What do you make of it?
Well, we kept hearing folks of the Fed talk about anchored inflation expectations. I think it was less an anchor and more of a sail. You need only blow on it and they slip away. Ooh. So look, longer run inflation expectations. Longer run inflation expectations have gone up about 200 basis points from pre-pandemic. 1 year ahead, inflation expectations have gone up about 400 basis points. So when expectations have gone up by that much, 350 basis point rate hikes by the Fed are not going to meaningfully rein those back in.
Yes, absolutely right. So Kevin Hassett, coming back to y'all's op-ed piece, which was really terrific. I'm just counting the ways. Revenues beat expectations. Business investment beat expectations. Typical family income, I call for working folks, way beat expectations. And instead of investing abroad, people repatriated their investment back to the U.S. So they beat it on every score, Kevin Hassett. Why not do it again? Why not make them permanent? Be a good, position for the GOP.
That'd be a great call. But first, I have to say I'm having this deja vu moment where I feel like we're in your office in the West Wing, and I need to have like a Hershey kiss, right? Like you had that big bowl of Hershey kisses in your office. But before I answer, but you're right. And the thing that Tyler and I were talking, the thing that really jumped out at us as we were researching this for the Journal is that you and Tyler and I said when the tax cuts passed that it would encourage multinationals to bring their capital home to create jobs in the U.S. instead of abroad. And we went and got the numbers, and it went from 35% of their income was booked in the U.S. before the tax cuts to 65% of their income was booked in the U.S. after the tax cuts. So they moved 30% of their activity to the U.S. in just a really short amount of time. Well, the interesting thing, which Tyler and I didn't really go into because we didn't want to write a piece that was attacking the current president, but the interesting thing is that that's gone all the way back to where it was before the tax cuts. So all of this regulation and threatening big tax increases and so on that the Biden administration's done has chased multinationals back offshore.
Yeah, Tyler, I thought, looking at your piece and all the many conversations that the three of us have had in recent years, I mean, actually going way back through the campaign. Actually, Kevin Hassett, to your everlasting credit, you really were the first guy with academic work to predict how corporate tax cuts would help ordinary families, working folks. You were the first guy to say that. 70% benefits or 60%, whatever. You had that right many years ago. But, Tyler, I thought the repatriation that Kevin just described and the improvement in family income, which went up $5,000, in fact, went up $4,000 in 2019 alone, that those were the biggest triumphs which beat whatever, even now today, Biden is saying, everyone's saying it's only for rich people. The Trump tax cuts only help rich people. Because it's completely untrue. And you've got Janet Yellen, who wants a global minimum corporate tax on foreign income and capital from U.S. companies to stop the race to the bottom. That's just nonsense. And the tax cuts prove that nonsense.
I think that's right. And, it's great that we have the whole gang back together. You, me, Kevin, Rizzo, Kanicki, Danny. No, I think it's clearly a tax grab on the part of Secretary Yellen because she and the administration want to jack up the corporate income tax rate, despite the evidence that Kevin so clearly laid out that it's helping working families. But let's think about the history of this thing. It actually started out, the OECD process started out as a lot of other countries trying to grab tax revenue from U.S. tech companies.
Right.
And I remember Kevin going over to Paris trying to stop this stuff. And he said in Paris at the OECD,
it was tough
look,
duty.
when
It was
you
tough
design
duty.
a tax, it was. When you design a tax to basically apply to American companies but not your own, that's kind of like a tariff. And that's why our former colleague, Ambassador Lighthizer, said to these folks, look, if you're going to go down this route, then I will respond with 301 investigations.
Yeah, had to do it. Hate to do it, but sometimes you had to do it. You know, Bruno Le Maire, the finance minister of France, he was a smart guy, but he was always pushing this stuff. You know, Kevin, France, I mean, I hate to say it, because I'm so happy that the Italians seized Putin's yacht. But the fact is, the Europeans really don't have a technology industry to speak of. And they don't have a social media and technology to speak of. So sure, whether it's digital sales taxes or whatever, they'd love to go after us.
Right, and the proof is really in the pudding. So what the Biden administration says is that they've gotten all these other countries to agree to have a big tax hike on corporations when we do it too. And so therefore our corporations won't abandon America because they can't, there's no place for them to go because everybody else is going to have a tax hike too. But, you know, they've promised it, but they're not doing
That's
it.
right.
And, you know, the proof is in the pudding. All of our multinationals are fleeing the U.S. because we're the only ones that they believe. And that's because in Europe, for them to do it, they've got to have unanimity. If one country objects, then it doesn't happen. And so it's never going to happen. It's never going to happen.
Well, gentlemen, I just want to say it was a pleasure serving with you before, during, and after. But really, on revenues, on business investment, on average typical family incomes, on repatriation and onshoring. I mean, the Trump tax cuts, especially the corporate tax cuts, just beat all expectations. The geniuses in Washington were wrong, and you guys are right. Good stuff. I think we should do it again sometime. You know what I mean? Just do it again. Tyler Goodspeed, thank you. Kevin Hassett, thank you.
Thank you.
Talk soon, fellas.